Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss the debacle that is Meghan Markle. And this one is just at it again. I swear to God, Meghan Markle is relentless. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you why I think Meghan Markle is now positioning herself as some kind of hero for young women and the reason why I think she's doing that. But first of all, let's revisit this hideous
I was
reel.
just told that something arrived that I have been waiting for. Oh my god.
Already a million edits, you can see.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we
Trespassing.
went to a community where all the homes were left in
Uninvited.
ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her, I turned and looked and I saw this young woman, and I said, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" She's 15,
Weirdo
15 years old.
asking kids how
And
old
her
they are.
mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which was as we were meeting them, that
Try and use your left
all that
hand as
she'd been
much as you
looking
can,
for
Megan, so we can
in
see
her
your
home
jewelry.
was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to, that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there
Well,
anymore.
they wouldn't be
And so I
ash,
said,
but
well, I don't know Billie
they're not
Eilish, but I'm
there
going to
again.
figure out how to get you this shirt. So I
Why are you
thought of
laughing?
everybody that I
That's not
knew, and
funny.
I made a voice note, and I was like, please can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish? Here's what I'm asking. You guys, I don't even know what all of this
I
stuff
don't even
means,
know
but
what
it's
this is because I'm not a fan of Billie Eilish.
exciting. Is
She
that a thing, a
doesn't
lunchbox
care
thing?
who Billie Eilish is,
I feel
doesn't
really
even know what
okay.
a lunchbox
Huge thank you,
is.
Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her.
Billie
And
Eilish is the one who did
honestly,
this,
to
not you.
Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped
They obviously
get
played a
this
big
over the
part.
line. To everyone who's
What
showing
did
up for
Megan
people in
actually
big and
do?
small ways to
We can
get
see your
through
ring.
what's
Thank
happening in
you.
California. Just thank you so much. I'm going to go and email her mom now.
You're a weirdo.
Just wanted to
Why are
share
you
that with you
laughing again?
guys.
You wanted to share it? Yeah, you wanted to share it because you want us to know how great you are. So, and just look at this picture. Imagine you're a young girl and there's this person leaning over. Oh my gosh, how old are you? That's so weird. Anyway, obviously, Meghan Markle is now exploiting young women. She just did that with Avery, who was 14. We now have this story about a 15-year-old girl. It's all sounding a little bit similar. So, basically, now when you Google Meghan Markle, Altadena, you're not going to see her sifting through the rubble and trespassing as she was. You're going to see these headlines. Now, my opinion, this is just my opinion. I think this is the girl. I think this is the family. I can't be sure, but she looks around 15. The height's not a giveaway. Meghan Markle is very, very short. She's wearing a hoodie. I feel like she could be the girl. Anyway, that's just my opinion. But above all, apart from just exploiting women in this story, I'm going to tell you who else I think she is exploiting and why she's done this. So, first of all, this is obviously Meghan Markle trying to fix her PR. She usually does it with women. You can see here, she loves exploiting women. The problem is, these women are just too young. This is the age group she wants to target. Okay. So, some reminders there of women she has exploited. But above all, my belief is, or my feeling is, she's exploiting Billie Eilish. Why would she want to exploit Billie Eilish? Because Billie Eilish is huge amongst this age group. 122 million followers on Instagram compared to 1.6 million followers from Meghan Markle's Instagram. I have secondhand embarrassment. That's embarrassing. Also, it was just after the Grammys. Now, Billie Eilish was up for 7 nominations. So I think this is perfect timing for Meghan Markle to swoop in and exploit. So, in my opinion, Meghan Markle has decided to start targeting that 14, 15-year-old age group of girls. Okay. And she's going to position herself to be some kind of hero or something among young girls. All right. Billie Eilish is a great pathway to do that. Plenty of exposure, plenty of followers. But why would she want to exploit that age group specifically? Well, let me tell you my opinion. This is just what I think. Because in a few years' time, these girls are going to be 18 years old. So, in about 3 or 4 years, these girls are going to get to 18 years old. What can you do when you turn 18 in the US? You can vote. You can vote. What do I think Meghan Markle is going to do at the next election? I think she is going to run. I think she wants her political aspirations to come to fruition. I think she is over the whole lifestyle brand. I think it's just not happening for her. She is using this whole tragedy, the LA fires, as a platform to start getting the work done. So she went and did her tour with the mayor of Pasadena, and the only reason she would have done that, in my opinion, is because she wants to be in that group of people. She wants to be a mayor. She wants to, I don't know, she has political aspirations. I think that is quite obvious. Why else would you want to tour an area like that? It has nothing to do with Archwell. It has nothing to do with the royal family. You contributed nothing, but you showed up. And she thinks that's what is important in that political world. So, my opinion, in a few years' time, she's going to start a campaign and she is going to be talking about all kinds of female issues. And by that time, she's hoping, in my opinion, to have the backing of all of these girls. So, I will not be surprised if we see Meghan Markle a greater presence on social media because that's where all these girls are. That's why this is like a TikTok style video. As much as she hates social media, she knows that is the pathway to these girls. We will see her all over social media. We will see her using young girls, and I bet you anything they are going to be 14, 15 years old. I would not be surprised. I think she's done with the young kids that I showed you before, like the 5, 6 year olds. They're not helping her. She needs to appeal to that age group that are going to turn 18 and get the young vote. Now, an article has come out about this awful thing that she's done, which is just exploit women. And this is hilarious. So, there are quite a few articles saying how great it is. Of course, they're all endorsed by Meghan Markle. We know. We know how it goes, Meghan Markle. This reeks of Ashley Hansen. We know this is a tactic. But there are some reporters out there that just don't bow to this. And I love it. Alexander Larman, thank you. Meghan Markle's tone deaf, great word to describe her, wildfire video is hard to stomach. I mean, that is a great title. And look at her. I mean, what a photo. Oh my goodness. The recent fires in California have had many tragic effects. Many have lost their homes, possessions, and livelihoods, and it has been a stark reminder that even the wealthy and privileged are not immune from a truly awful, life changing event. Regrettably, however, the disaster has attracted a small but vocal number of people who ostensibly have offered their time and resources to provide much needed assistance, but in reality, so this is Meghan Markle, seem more interested in creating content, so social media content, to share on their social media. Wow. Okay. So they're already calling her out for this. This is so good. Meghan Markle, predictably enough, because we knew it was going to happen, belongs to that category. There is, of course, her new reality television show with Love Meghan. Oh God, I hope that doesn't come out, which at least is a small gesture of mercy, has had its release date delayed by a few weeks until early March. This was because it was felt that releasing an Ursit's lifestyle program, you could just say stupid lifestyle program, was somehow at odds with the efforts to clean up after the fires. But as if the prospect of that show wasn't terrifying enough, oh my gosh, she has now decided to use her recently relaunched Instagram account to share videos of her helping her community, not her community. Or to put it more accurately, reminding her 1.6, that's all it is, 1.6 million followers that she has a wide assortment of famous friends, as befits her A list status. In the latest tone deaf offering, latest because they're all tone deaf, so just the latest one, the Duchess of Sussex posted an apparently candid video, jeans, minimal makeup, in which she details a torturous odyssey by which a young Billie Eilish fan who lost her favourite t shirt in the fires has been gifted a stack of merchandise signed by Eilish. Although even Meghan's celebrity stuffed contact list does not extend to her knowing Eilish personally, there are others that she knows who do. And therefore, there is a shout out to Adam Levine and Bahati who helped me get this over the line. She ends by announcing that she's going to email the fortunate Eilish fan's mother now and says, I just wanted to share this with you guys. And with so many other things that Meghan has been responsible for in recent years, the initial feeling that many viewers might have is either to feel heartwarmed by an apparently generous gesture, or more likely, very likely, to shrug and think of this as a fundamentally harmless moment barely worth considering. Yeah, exactly. It's not worth promoting, honestly. It is easier for the sake of our collective mental health. I love how they drop mental health in there. To think as little about Meghan Markle as possible. Oh my gosh, Meghan Markle is bad for your mental health. And even an article such as this gives her antics an unwelcome degree of publicity and exposure. That is a great word. This is an antic. This is just Meghan Markle antics. It just screams antics. I love that. Yet there is something so nauseatingly contrived. Yeah, I feel sick watching it. So fake, so actressy about the little smiles to camera. Agree, it's so weird. The faux excitement, the casual name dropping of famous friends. We know who they are. We don't have to read about that. And finally, the idea that some signed trinkets can in some way compensate for a truly epochal disaster. Yeah, it screams of consumerism and fakery, both things by now that the Duchess has intimately associated herself with. Consumerism and fakery. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Meghan and Harry have already been accused of being disaster tourists. Let's never forget that. Adding another epithet to the others that has been flung at them. Whether they are making quasi state visits to other countries for no good reason, or in the case of the Duke, launching court case after court case, there is a grandiosity, you might almost say a regality, to how they conduct themselves that is no less repellent for its familiarity. We sigh and await the advent of With Love Megan and wonder if the end of days will intervene before then. It would, on balance, be a relief if it did. Oh, oh my goodness. That is what we are all thinking. Thank you so much, Alexander Larman. What a great article. So there you go. Not everyone is singing her praises. People can see through this. Now, lastly, I'd like to just share some comments with you guys. So, for people that know this channel, I love to read out comments, and it's very hard to get comments out on Meghan Markle because she disables them all the time. But I tell you, whenever there is an opportunity to leave comments, people flock. They go in droves, and it is hilarious. So on that Spectator article, there are no comments, or the comments are turned off. So okay, but on this Daily Mail article, they are on. So let's have a look at this. I'm not going to read this article. It's going to be the same. But let's just go straight to the comments. And I haven't read these, so let's go. Weird. According to several news sites, nobody was allowed in that area 2 to 3 weeks ago when she was there. Families were not allowed in to see their homes. So, how did she supposedly meet these people here? I have no idea. There is a photo of her with some people, so they were probably brought in. I don't know. This couple really baffle me. I know some people crave fame, but personally, I'd love the wealth they have and would happily and willingly live a quiet life out of the public eye where I could pursue my hobbies and interests and travel around enjoying myself. Why the constant need for publicity and validation? Well, I can only assume she's insecure and she's a narcissist. Gen Z is the only generation to buy into her self styling. Appropriate given her definite Z-list status. Nice one. She needs to stick with what she knows, and that is nothing. Exactly. So right. Gen Z doesn't even know who she is. Go away, Markle. And that's it. If she met a 15-year-old girl, I can guarantee that girl would not know who she was. If she has no skills, so she's not a singer, she's not on TV, she doesn't do anything. Like they're not going to know the UK royal family, and even if they did, she's in exile basically. So no one would know who she is. I need to be sick, excuse me. She's middle aged. Yep, she sure is. All good. If she confines herself to TikTok henceforth, then us adults will never have to hear a word about her again. You don't have to hear a word about her now, but you seek out all the words about her. Oh, there's always someone. There's always someone. She looks like the Octo Mum. Oh, I guess she kind of does. I guess she kind of does. Without the makeup, she's a plain Jane. Well, apparently she was no makeup. She needs mental therapy. Oh my goodness. She does look dreadful without the fake eyelashes and lashings of makeup. She's also showing her age. Disappear, please. Everything she does is fake, self serving, and orchestrated. She lacks sincerity and genuineness. Yes, very good, exactly. Let's be honest, if she helps, she's wrong. If she doesn't help, well, no, it's just so tone deaf. Why would she be expected to help? And by doing what exactly? As a first responder, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she can't do anything. She doesn't help. She promotes herself. That's exactly right. Exactly. She used a horrible tragedy to promote her own. She probably ran around town with a big. I'm not going to say that. Oh my goodness. Megan, send jam immediately. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's some good ones there. Seriously. Oh wow. So there you have it. That is what I think Meghan Markle is doing. I think she is positioning herself as some kind of hero for young women who are around that age group so that by the time she runs, she is going to be able to get their vote. Meghan Markle wants to be in the political landscape. I am sure of it. Unfortunately, it won't work because Meghan Markle is not likable. So, yeah, good luck with that, Meghan. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I will keep these videos coming. Thank you so much. Bye.